Alrighty. So, 2000 F350. Getting the 05 axle swap. Did the rear axle the other day, and spent all of yesterday wire wheeling and painting the frame brackets here. This shit takes forever to dry, and definitely needed a sandblaster, but all I had was a wire wheel. And did not get the time to pressure wash this, so she's going in as she is, all nice and crusty. But yeah, should just be a lot of frame hole drilling. Get this yanked out. She's free. Oh. Bit of a pain. Got to pull the bumper to get the bolts out. I just took the whole bracket off rather than trying to get the leaf spring hanger off. But she's out, new bracket's in. I'm using 1/2-inch bolts, grade 8. Did have to drill these out just slightly, because I imagine these were supposed to be metric, whatever size. That's a smidge smaller, just a hair. You can see barely any shavings came off of that. It was just probably gonna have to move my jack stands because I think those are gonna be right in the way of the arms. And not sure on the brake lines. I'll find out as I come in. I think they are actually on that side on the new trucks, but I'm not using these calipers. Just I don't want to be breeding Blake food everywhere. One of these days I'll get smart and get the little caps to cap off my brake lines, but not smart enough today, so yeah, let me figure out how I'm gonna get these moved somehow. Might try to shove the axle in, then move those supports down this way once the axle's already in spot. Yeah, hopefully without fucking hitting those and Jenga in this tower, this Jenga tower in my truck here is what I'm trying to get at. So here we go. Alright, here's the POV money shot. Oh. Alright, that's probably as far as I want to risk that. Probably set that down and then get the forks on the frame horns here and move those up to here. Not looking to die today or drop this, you know. Yep. Gigantic pain in the ass, but there you go. You need like a 1/4-inch spacer there, a little plate. Take up the difference there. Drill your bottom ones first, not the sides. Otherwise you want a little gap like that. But I'll see how she goes. Right angle drill for the win. I haven't used that in a few years since I was a Sparky. But yeah, that's the trick. It'd be hard for us to get a regular drill, this drill bit in here, 1/2-inch drill bit. But yeah, those are on. Brackets are on. I'll try to shoot the radius arms up and put a bolt in, and then I still need to get the track bar bolts drilled. I already did the steering gear. Had to waller those out as well. Had to drill those out a little bit. Oh, radius arm bolts are in. Oh, what a booger. Oh. All right, so now track bar, holes drilled, throw in the power steering pump, and then this can go up. Springs, well, check the brake lines, but yeah, just getting there. Also, the Harbor Freight off-road jack is pretty sweet. Of course, I'm actually on concrete for once, but it works great out in the gravel outside. So, I don't know. Gets distracted when you're working at other people's shops here, so a little update on that. So, got the 05 axle swap in. You know, it was real nice. Right, it's way better, super worth it, but I wound up having to buy some conversion brackets for the radius arms. These are super sweet, so they actually, if you remember from my earlier in this video, I guess, there was a little bit of a gap between the frame and the bracket, and I really didn't like that, so I got these, and these actually hang down a little bit lower, so I was driving my brackets around for a little bit, and I guess that little bit of a drop helped the caster a lot, made it feel much more stable on the road. And also for the power steering, or the gearbox rather, I had to use the 6-liter hoses. 7.3 hoses didn't work. So 6-liter hose here coming out of the gearbox down there, both ends of it. Still using the 7.3 brake master. You know, you can just throw it in right there, and you can, the 7.3 I think came out this way and attached, but you can actually unthread that, and the 6-liter one threads right in. So yeah, you know, fucking hell of an upgrade.